Hello! Well, That's all the energy I can muster today.
Yeah, fair. This fucking panel of Logan from the comics, just, I love him. He's just like me, for real, for real. I don't sleep either. Speaking of, I'm gonna make a cup of coffee.
I just downed an energy drink a minute ago.
I should get some of those next time I go to the store. I want my fizzy piss, and by that I mean Monster.
So today we are going to be doing answering some questions that people have sent to Major Phee over on Straw Page. So fun times.
Ooh.
I was kind of hoping that when I got back from vacation, I would have like 5 or 6 new questions. I didn't have any. I was like, oh, fuck. I mean, I still have 4 I need to get through, but still. Well, technically 5. It's just not on the Straw Page, because this one kid's like, my school has that site blocked. I'm like, your school has YouTube blocked. What the hell can you do on your computer?
Nothing.
It's just silly.
It's so silly. Hello,
Okay. So, with this one...
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hello.
Hello. Hello. How are you, operator? How goes the operation? I am conscious, allegedly. I have been, so it is just after 6. I have been working since 9. I started by working on my novella, which I'm now about 3/4 of the way through the rough draft. And then worked on a bunch of video edits, for video editing, for time lapses. So now I'm all caught up with those. And oh god.
Jesus Christ.
I moved my head a little bit. I shook my memory. What am I doing? Oh yeah. So then I got those done. I managed to make 4 time lapses. And then went over to pick up some of the limbs, or more like trees, that fell down in my parents' yard. Then worked on the book business for a few hours, and then spent another hour and a half picking up more limbs and trees, because we had not a huge storm, but a very aggressive storm.
I was about to say, you guys got some bad weather too, huh?
Yeah, I was driving when it hit. That was fun. It went from, those are dark clouds, to, I'm not touching the road anymore.
Oh god.
That wind was blowing so fucking hard, the car actually was nearly pushed into the other lane.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we were coming back from our trip, and my sister was like, "Pull over now!" So yeah, that was soon. But yeah, so over at my parents' house, one of the trees split in half, or split in a third rather. And
Yeah.
the wind was blowing so hard, instead of falling like on the side that it was branching out of, it fell through the tree to the other side. Which was good, because if it would have fallen the way it should have, it would have smashed the back of my sister's car.
That would have sucked.
Yeah. Especially because I don't think she has insurance on it. But I can't remember.
It's illegal to drive without insurance.
There was something with it. I don't know. Like some weird setup with like other insurances. I don't know. She was asking my mom about that. So yeah, did all that stuff, and then went to the store, grabbed a few things, took a shower, ate, sat down, started stream. And here we are.
Busy little bee.
Yeah. I'm a real Jerry Seinfeld.
You like jazz?
Yeah, gladiator movies. Hello, Mr. Bean fan. Disney 2005. That's a mouthful. Alright, so the idea I have for this one is, at first... Why the fuck? That's... You have to call. My brother's calling, hold on. I'm gonna throw my numbers away. Now I feel I'm done, and I am cursed by every day till my time is gone. I've never felt this way before, and now I know this all for sure. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget this day. I swear to God, my family's like, hey, I know that we just spent a week being around each other practically 24/7, but do you want to come over and spend some more time with us, and we're going to eat pizza? And I'm like,
The answer is no.
I like pizza, but I want to I want to be alone for a bit.
I want to spend some time with the gay one.
Yeah. Like I'm running on E when it comes to gay. On Gee.
Gee, that's clarified butter.
Yeah. That's where you make sure that it's butter. It's clarified.
Mm-hmm.
Do you drawing requests? Not now. I basically did an entire month of that, and now I'm just kind of doing my own thing with Major Phee because I neglected her and it made me feel bad.
You neglected your murder princess.
Mm-hmm. Can't ignore the murder princess. She might murder me.
You say that like it's bad there.
I mean, that I can't draw her anymore. So, and then Uwu would have to draw her every day, and that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But I do have, as you can see here, I have a straw page where you can go and ask Major Phee pretty much anything, and if I feel like drawing up an answer for it, I will. Well, pretty much all of them I've done so far. Oh. Also, I want to do, at least get started working on a drawing tutorial on how to draw hands. Because somebody asked me about that.
Nice.
What has everyone else done today?
What time did I wake up today? 1 p.m.? 1 p.m.
Wow, that's really early for you.
Yeah. And then I went out and fed and watered the chickens, got the eggs, pet my dog, made a sandwich, drew Spampton, started working on this Logan drawing I started the other day. That's about it.
Boom.
Yep. Which I want to show you the progress on the Logan because he looks huge.
Working. Operative is on a mission. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, thank you.
When you have biceps the size of your pecs.
I want him to be able to throw a truck.
and truck is sign for me. I want him to throw me.
He needs to be able to pick up Wade and Nick's in one arm.
Makes sense.
Hello, Carlisle. Does Phee have a favorite food?
Soda, which is just an extremely caffeinated, extremely sweet soda. But actual like nom nom wise, not in particular. Like she really likes soda because the chemicals in it actually like affect her a little bit. And she just guzzles that stuff down, which no other Necru is supposed to do that, let alone capable without dying. It's essentially like if you took a Mountain Dew and you poured a Bang into it, or the equivalent of that, and then you poured like 3 scoops of a pre-workout, but not today's pre-workout, like 2004 pre-workout. You know, the ones that had methamphetamine in them.
Yeah.
And you had that just in like 1 cup. That's essentially what soda is.
1 sip of that will knock your dick clean off.
Yeah. And if you don't have one, you'll grow one and it'll come off.
Exactly.
And she's addicted to that stuff.
Does she like candy?
They don't really have like candy per se. They do have items that are kind of sweeter, but they're still like main course food type of thing. But she would like candy. Soda is the closest thing to candy, essentially. She would definitely like extremely sour things.
Would she pop warheads like pills?
Yeah, like 1999 warheads. You know, the ones that were actually sour. But yeah, pretty much anything that would like greatly affect you. So super sour, super spicy. Um, things with like a high concentration of acidic vinegar in it. Um, pretty much anything to where like normal people they would either die or they would just not have a good time for a week. She would be like,
Yeah.
"I'll take that. That's mine." Hey, woo, what's up?
Speaking of warheads, you can get 2 pounds of it for $20 on Amazon.
Oh wow.
Why am I tempted?
I don't know, because warheads aren't that good anymore. Like, even after the sour, they're not that good.
I like them. Like, even though they're not great anymore, I still like them just because it's a good texture in my mouth.
I can see that. Sort of. I mean, they're pretty much any other hard candy at this point.
I love hard candy. And I actually do like the flavor of them. I don't know why. Can you survive the sour? They're not sour. Carlisle, I don't like drum on my car.
How are you doing, Chris? I'm gonna say Chris because my brain just refuses to understand the rest of that. I've been trying to translate that in my head ever since I first saw it, and my brain's like, "That's not, no," and I'm like, "You are a lazy piece of shit." And it's like, "Yeah, and I'm like, I hate it here. Mom, pick me up."
You can get a 5-pound bag of Jolly Ranchers for $15 on Amazon.
That's a really good deal, actually.
Yep.
But how is everybody that just showed up? I'm glad you guys are here. I was afraid that nobody would show up because that's how it's been for the past few streams. But I was like, you know what? I didn't stream last weekend because I was either too tired or busy, or I went on my trip. So, making up for it now. Tired, but school is over, so I'm free. My anus is bleeding. No, no.
You can just get 2 pounds of just the blue raspberry ones.
Oh
That's
my
what I
God.
do.
Oh man, I'm tempted.
I'm
Those.
talking about the Warheads and Jolly Ranchers.
Oh fuck. Got my hopes up for nothing.
I'll see if they have. I'll see if they have the those.
You're still a bitch.
I can't talk. Blue raspberry. Jolly Ranchers. Oh yes, you can.
Sweet.
2 pounds for $18.60.
Not bad.
Yep.
Well, yeah, we are doing some answering some questions. I'll probably do 2 that people have asked on Straw Page to Phee, and then gotta at least get started on a tutorial on how to draw hands.
Drink plenty of water over the next 24 hours.
Chris is right. I do that.
My tablet should be here on Monday.
Sweet. Does the audio sound fine for everybody? I know you don't know because you don't go to my streams.
I have it open, I'm just not listening to it. I don't like hearing myself speak.
Yeah, but you get to hear me speak twice. What could be better?
A lot of things.
Fuck you. Fucking cunt.
Motherfucker.
I thought what we had was special.
I'm just looking at bulk candy on Amazon now. I shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't.
Skittles!
Skittles.
Ooh, Fun Dip. 48 Fun Dips for $10.
I never really cared for Fun Dip.
I love them. I love the chalky white stick so much.
You are fucking weird.
Tell me something we didn't know.
Yay.
Well, we
I-
already knew that too.
I panicked, okay? Shut up.
See, I've always had this thing where I've wanted to eat chalk, and that's because of my iron deficiency.
There's iron in chalk.
I don't know what the correlation is, I just know they're correlated.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I'm not guessing, I just don't remember off the top of my head. Ew, Myconite's gross.
Well, depending on the microwave. I like the sour ones.
Yeah, those are okay, but these are just the normal ones.
Like the... Well, which ones? Because there's like a...
The red, orange, yellow, and green.
Oh. I mean... Meh.
They're not my favorite.
Yeah, I mean, they're not my favorite either. There's a... blue one. Like, it's all either just blue or, like, blue adjacent ones, and they're pretty good. But the sour ones are the best.
Ooh. Bulk Starburst, 5 pounds.
Oh, boy.
Swedish fish. A big bucket of bubble gum. Double bubble.
So with this one, since the person just put nom 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 nom, I'm just having it where like they're eating something that Phee made them, and they're like, it's made with a special ingredient, cyanide.
Oh, grandma candies. I love those.
Grandma candies? Like those strawberries?
Yeah, the strawberry drops and the butterscotch discs and the cinnamon discs and the mints.
I am not able to type into YouTube chat for some reason. If someone could let Aspect know that that's fine, and I'm okay with that. You do you, boo.
Oh, I love Smarties.
I hate Smarties.
I like the texture, I like the flavor.
Well, you like chalk.
Exactly!
Yeah, so that makes sense. I, however, don't like chalk.
That's because you're weird.
That's not for that reason.
Oh god, rumps. I don't know if I like rumps. Yeah, they're weird.
I haven't had runts in so long, I don't even remember what they taste like.
Plastic to me.
Hey, Merp. Trying to prepare for art fight. I was thinking about doing that, but after doing the Inca Day challenge, I was afraid that I would feel like I would end up kind of doing the same thing, where I'm just drawing other people's characters for a while. Even though I would love all the fan art of Phee, because I always love all the fan art of Phee. That always makes me happy. But I really want to work on my own things, and this is something that I always enjoy doing, is like doing these answer question things with Phee. Maybe next year. Because I don't think I'll do another Inca Day next year, but I'll probably do something else at a different time.
Mega sour raspberry bomb. This looks dangerous, and I'm curious about it.
I love drawing these hats on Phee. I don't know why, but it's just very funny to me. These cartoonish chef hats. I just love it.
Yeah, good shit.
Of course, I love putting anything on Phee, so it's not really saying much.
No. Jelly belly gummy beat.
I'm gonna
Gummy
put a
beans, jelly
cupcake on
beans.
Fee's head.
Mega sour fizz bombs.
Oh, by the way, guys, I have posted 4 time lapses of the inks today. Just so I can get all caught up. So if you want to check those out, they are on the YouTube page, the YubDub page. Yubble Tubble.
YouTube.
And if you really want to help them, like, get out there and everyone see them, wiggle your fingers at them. You know, the magic. Ooh. Watching this while I work on writing out my Pokemon fake season. I've seen them all. I turned on receive all notifications so I don't miss out. Well, that's cool. Thank you. How was camping? Camping was fun. We went to a campground, quote unquote camping. I mean, we were in campers in a cabin, but that's about as much camping as my family's willing to do anymore, because we spent 3 years in the rainforest. We've camped as much as we're wanting to do the rest of our lives. Except for my mom, apparently, because she's the one that keeps booking this. But the place we went to is actually pretty nice. The only thing that sucks is that it has like next to no internet connection, so that kind of sucks. And but the cool things there is that they have a lake beach, and they have it kind of bordered with like floaty things, because they also have like a floating obstacle course, and that's a lot of fun. Extremely exhausting for someone like me who is old and fat, but it's a lot of fun. And so every day I went there with my sister and her kids, and we played on that for a few hours, and then just swam around for a few hours. Everybody did a lot of fishing. We went to an antique mall, and my dad and I bought some books where I think the total that we spent was like $80 or something like that. And but the amount of money that we can get out of the books when we sell them is like around $350. So that was nice. Those were some good finds. And then we went to a candle shop thing where like they have a cafe and then a bunch of like knickknacks and stuff, and then they have a restaurant and a bar, and then a bunch of candle shit, and then more knickknack stuff. Bought me a wax warmer, and
Oh, nice.
got me a couple waxes that were nice. One smells like it says it's rose petal and birch. It smells really nice. And then I got another one that I forget what. Oh, it was like a cherry cheesecake type of thing. It just makes the whole place smell like cherries, and I was like, ooh, I like that. And then we went to a candy shop called Uranus.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Apparently, Justin broke up with his girlfriend.
Oh,
He said something in our group chat.
I noticed that. Well, that's shit.
Yeah, I'm a little worried about him.
I went camping and just came back today. Well, welcome back. How was your camping trip? Made a friend and my sister hates her.
Ain't that just the way?
I'm actually about to explode. Turfic and Pixel Art both liked a drawing I made of Joseph Joestar, and it got highlighted.
Holy shit!
I think they're trying to make me a thing. I'm going to get a staff pick or something Awesome. Trying to get words out and they weren't working. That's exciting.
You know English.
Look, okay, English is my first and only language. I don't know it that well.
English is my first and only language, and I happen to be terrible at speaking it. And reading it. And writing it.
I'm just terrible.
Kind of a cringe fail person. God damn it. I used the right.
But yeah,
Oh, you're
congratulations. It's always exciting to have something like that happen. I know that I was excited when I got a staff pick.
And also, hell yeah, Joseph Joestar.
Yeah,
Love that guy.
Danny and Arnold.
Oh, shit.
Mm.
Forgot to close the line on his shoe. Without the I was using the right brush.
Yeah, I'm a little butthurt that my major feed Doom piece didn't get staff pick, but it's fine. I was just kind of hoping that would happen. Because that would have been cool. I put 50 hours into that thing! Give me something! I need validation!
I am a whore for attention! I'm not wrong.
No.
You and I are similar in that way.
Mm-hmm. You're just a whore, though.
Yeah.
You're a jack of all trades kind of whore.
A whore of all trades.
I have a feeling the reason why that piece didn't get staff pick is that it's quite graphic.
It really is.
So I'm not too surprised. I was just hoping. Because again, attention whore.
Obviously.
Jesus Christ, Uwu. Uwu just added at pixel art and Turfic like 1,000 times on that picture. Gotta love the support.
Absolutely.
Shut stop traumatized kids. If you don't get traumatized as a child, did you really have a childhood?
Some may say that's the wrong way to have a childhood, but I think it's normal.
That's not cope.
Laughs at my childhood trauma.
Laughs and tears. The movie It traumatized you? The earliest movie I remember seeing, I believe I was like 4, was Akira. And that fucked me up because I didn't watch the whole thing. I just watched the ending. You know, when he turns into a horrible, disgusting monstrosity of organs and flesh and shit, and you literally watch someone get crushed to death.
Oh yeah. I can see why that would traumatize you.
And now I love body horror. I don't think they're connected, though.
Not at all. I think that the trauma it gave you sparked a lifelong fascination for it.
Well, it was one of those, like, sleeper agent type of things because I was still a bitch baby to a lot of stuff.
Mm.
Like, I can still remember when I was little, like, 6, probably, no, 8, because it was when we were living in Brazil. I watched my brother, because I used to watch my brother play all sorts of video games. But I watched my brother play this RTS game. I forget what it was called, but it was essentially a knockoff of StarCraft. And it was incredibly violent. And when you would complete a mission for, like, when you're being the aliens, it would just show, like, human heads that had been skinned and body parts everywhere and all this stuff. And yeah, it was in that shitty late 90s 3D CGI, but we never seen anything like that before. So that was super realistic to us. And I remember that night I could not sleep because it...
What traumatized me as a kid was watching my dad play one of the earlier Resident Evil games and seeing his character get attacked by zombies. I had nightmares about it. And my way to cope with that was to fantasize about zombies in a sexual way. I don't feel that anything towards zombies anymore. I never really did. It was just my way to, like, make them not scary was to make them hot in my head. I think this tells you all you need to know about me as a person.
Yeah. Fucking slut.
I don't even remember which Resident Evil game it was. It was a really long time ago. I had to be like 4 or 5. Yeah. Assumption. You hush. Thank you, pets. Oh, that's the good scritches.
That poor thing.
Last night, I had to convince him that he was not going to like a slice of pickle that I was eating. He kept jumping on my shoulder and trying to eat it, and I'm like, Carlisle, you don't like sour things, and this is way too salty for you. And he's like, but father, I insist, I must have a taste, it is mine.
Father?
Give me a bite of your pickle, please. It must be a tasty morsel, considering you were eating 70 of them. Yeah, last night's, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, hold on, I got beef jerky in my mouth.
You got meat in your mouth?
Mm-hmm. You go ahead.
Last night's snack was just a plate of like 15 pickle slices. and some watermelon.
I was just gonna reference a Game Grumps thing.
Ah, as usual. What kind of jerky do you have?
I got it at Uranus.
What flavor is it?
It is garlic and black pepper.
Oh, that's the good shit.
I almost got the teriyaki one, but I can get teriyaki ones anywhere.
Mm-hmm. My favorite jerky is always just the pepper jerky. I love pepper meat. My cousin Drake makes me deer jerky for Christmas every year. So I'm gonna ask him this year if he can do it in October while Jasper's here, because while they were here last December, they got to try some of the jerky and they fucking loved it. So since they're going to be here in October, I'm gonna see if Drake can do it a little earlier for us, and I'm gonna ask him to put a fuck ton of pepper on it.
Make it to where
You
someone
know-
from England can never even think about eating it.
Exactly, it'll be too spicy just within their vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
But also, this pose you have Phee in, she looks the most like a woman, like a typical woman that I've ever seen, just because you can actually see the curve of her hip.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
He does have some curvature. Not much, but some.
Mm-hmm.
I still find it hilarious that people will think that Phee is a guy.
There's an artist I follow whose art style I really like, but anytime they draw women, they look just like men. Like, they use extremely harsh angles and stuff.
Yeah. That
like-
was... And like what?
Like, cool if like women can look like anything, obviously, but like it doesn't come across as female in any sort of way. And you're the person who told me to soften the jawline a little bit to make it look a little more feminine.
Yeah. Because that was one of the things that I learned.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't talking about me, were you?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna go, bitch.
You've learned.
Well, so the way that I learned was a long time ago. I posted on Newgrounds, and I got my ass ripped in half several times because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Just people were shitting on my drawings so hard because of that.
Yeah.
And so I was like, well, at first I was like, fuck you, and then like a day later I was like, god damn it, they're right.
Right.
Fuck. So now it's important to understand that yes, women can look like with sharp edges and stuff, but generally speaking, they don't. Generally speaking, just like how men, generally speaking, don't have the soft features, but they can. They're called femboys.
Yeah. Not all.
About 80%.
And like even trans men who have been on testosterone, their features sharpen up. The musculature and the fat in their faces, it shifts around because the testosterone reorders it. So even trans guys, they'll sharpen up and lose the softness.
Yeah.
Which I hope I can start testosterone sometime, because I would like to be rid of my baby face.
You little baby face.
It pisses me off. Like, I know I'm cute, but I want to be handsome. I want to be so jacked I cannot wait until I have my license so I can go to the gym as much as I want and get jacked.
Instead of just being
But
a
I will
jack
be the
off,
huge jacked man.
you will look like a dwarf.
Yeah, basically, I'll be like Senshi.
Yes, you will look exactly like Senshi.
With the cooking skills to boot.
Yeah. Perfect cosplay.
Exactly. My grandma, whenever I was first coming out to her and everything, she said, please don't grow a beard. Like, now I want to just to fucking spite you.
Just grow a rug. Have it go down to your knees.
I'll be Senshi. Chris, he has a beard now. And he let it grow out, like, to the point to where it looked really, like, scruffy and bad. And I'm like, hon, you look like a hobo. And he's like, but I like it. And then his mom, like, cut his hair and helped him trim up everything because he can't do it on his, like, his haircut on his own. He's not that skilled. And he looked at himself in the mirror afterwards. He's like, you know what? You were right. I do look better with it trimmed more. I'm like, I told you! Because now it's like closer to his face and not scraggly.
Phee doesn't actually have a collection of cooking utensils or cooking anything, so she just grabbed a toxic waste barrel, cut it in half, and
Makes sense.
just cooked out of that.
Put handles on it.
Yep.
I love this for her.
It was like, nuh-uh, I'm built like an alpha male. I wish I was built like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure characters, which I totally am, trust.
So you want tires for shoulders like they have in Stardust Crusaders?
Well, the thing is that you need to have 37 careers before you're 18. That's essentially how you do it. I've not watched the show, but it's an anime. And the fucking fact that... Is Joestar like the main character?
All of them are Joestars.
Okay, who's the one that's 16 at first?
Jotaro? He's
Okay.
17.
17. Yeah, 17! Pretty much is like from the 80s where like they had a 37-year-old man play a 16-year-old.
That part of JoJo was written in the 80s.
That just totally explains my point.
And it takes place in 1987.
It's a film from the 80s.
Yes! Over time, Araki started drawing his men a lot more slim because that's the fashion of drawing the big buff guys in the 80s kind of started to peter out. So now the way he draws Jotaro now, he's a lot smaller and it pisses me off. That man is supposed to be a brick shit house.
You bitch!
Ooh! Oh no!
Ooh.
I accidentally made Logan look like a demon. I forgot to color the white in his eyes and I put black behind all the colors.
I think you did that once when you were showing me one of your characters
I think so.
while I was streaming, and like we were all just like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, yeah. It's something that happens to me frequently. Oh, see, you know that problem I was having where Clip Studio stuttered really fucking bad?
Mm-hmm.
I actually fixed it for real this time. I don't know what I did that made it work, but I fixed it for real. I did a whole bunch of things, and it works now.
Yeah, the biggest fix was that I'm using a different program now. Huh?
No, I love my Clip Studio too much. I am so spoiled with this program. Bob. Fine, leave me then. I see how it is. Oh, the tiniest little face feather. Putting that in the feather jar. I love all of Carlisle's feathers, but it's an extremely special one, and you get a little yellow one.
Somebody just started following me on Blue Sky. They're called Sloppy Forgeries.
Okay.
And, yeah, they basically make what looks like MS Paint recreations of famous paintings.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like, rushly done, too.
Mm.
It's pretty funny. Oh my god, I fucking love this Mona Lisa one. Hold on.
Oh, I love that, actually.
It's so good.
Shit.
Oh my god. It's so funny.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man. It's too much.
I love a good gimmick art account. Yeah!
Ah!
I fucked up something and it startled me.
Yeah, I do that every time I think about my life.
Well, sucks to be you, I guess.
Mm-hmm, it does.
You're right. So, the new Overwatch season is going to have a lot of really good skins, and I'm so mad that I'm going to have to spend money on that damn game again.
And you don't have to.
I do, though.
No, you don't.
For my own happiness, I do.
No, you don't. I will fight you on this.
I mean, I know it's not a necessity, but it does make me happy, which is why I still do it.
You know what else does that with the same effect? Heroin.
I'm not gonna do something that actually damages my body.
Playing Overwatch damages your body.
No, it doesn't.
Neither does the
Overwatch makes
heroin.
me happy.
I can quit whenever I want.
See, unlike you, I don't get irrationally pissed off when I play Overwatch.
Oh, it's rational.
Either way. I play Overwatch to relax. Shut up. Can I make a fucking line?
That is a good question.
The answer is no.
Oh.
I don't know why, but the way you said "oh" really got me. It was one of those. I was just like, "ah, would you look at that?" What fucking layer is this on? Oh, I see.
Where am I?
I think that's his skin taken care of. Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Hands up, hands down.
Holding hands.
I don't like them. I'm getting rid of them. Okay, okay. This is going well.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say a genuine statement now.
Oh boy.
I like when we are in the stream and we're drawing together. It makes me happy.
Sounds kind of gay.
Typically.
Yeah.
It's what I'm known for.
Yeah. Really, if it didn't sound kind of gay, that'd be worrisome.
Yeah. You know there's a problem when I'm not acting gay.
Yeah. Like, who are you?
Who are you people?
Feel like that Invader Sim meme. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? When I got home, I was expecting Hershey to be pissed at me for like 5 minutes and then just be like dying for attention. No, he was scared for about 5 seconds and then forgave me instantly because I got the wet food out, and then just acting like nothing ever happened, like I hadn't been gone for 4 days.
Your cat, I swear to God.
And then, but Twitch was begging for attention, and surprisingly, Pete Ink was demanding attention. Pete Ink typically doesn't have emotions,
Yeah?
so that threw me off.
Jasper said whenever they got home from when they were visiting me last year, their cat Pangerbon, she lost like 3 pounds because of how badly she missed them and was like not wanting to eat. But when they got home, all 3 of their cats would not leave them alone. Mister's was like glued to them. They went to the bathroom and he was on their shoulder on the toilet. He was a parrot.
I love that.
When I was in Germany, Jen's cat, Azazel, did that to me a lot. Speaking of, Jen posted pictures of him today, so I will show you him. He's very pretty. Where's my mouse? Perfect. There's the boy. He is a Russian blue, and it'll take a second to send because it's a very large picture.
Love Russian blues.
There he is.
Oh, kitty.
I miss him. He loved to lay on me. And he doesn't look very big, but like Russian blues typically are, he's as dense as a brick, and he put all of his weight on my tits. It's about like my old dog Maisie. She was a fox terrier, and a small fox terrier at that. Whenever she would stand on my lap or on my like on me in any way, she put all of her weight on her 2 front paws, and they're very small paws, so it hurt so bad. Her nickname was Sausage because of how round she was. Okay, that's the shoes done. Put a highlight on them, I guess.
Jack it up.
Keep seeing videos from artists saying that you should not zoom in on your piece. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but I have to. I'm stupid. And it's easy.
My rule for that is typically I don't zoom in when I'm sketching, but I'll zoom in when I'm refining.
Yeah. I'd say zoom in as much as you want if you are planning on exporting the piece in a way to where people can see the details.
Mm-hmm.
So like the big ass piece I did last year and the Phee Doom piece I did, those are big ass images.
Mm-hmm.
So like people can see a lot of the details. But also, even if you're not planning on having the details be like very clear and all that stuff, it's not necessarily a bad thing to have a whole bunch of small details, because they can actually add a special kind of texture that you can't really get with like a brush or something.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't zoom in when I'm sketching because it helps me get the forms at it better. And then I focus on details when I go into refine. That's the method that works best for me.
Yeah. Oh man, my hand hurts so much. Like, I feel like somebody has just shoved a huge nail through my wrist, and then somebody is trying to separate my knuckles trying to separate my pinky and ring finger, like right at that knuckle, and just like prying them apart.
Mm.
Not fun.
No.
And it's my right hand.
Oh no, that's the working hand.
Yeah. It's barely working right now. Alright, there's one being answered.
It's very cute.
Well, I mean, it's Phee, of course it is.
I know. But you're also biased.
No, that's just a fact.
It's objective.
Yeah. Somebody, I'm willing to bet I know who asked this question because they said, "Can I offer you a ring with my devoted love?" I wonder who said that. It is a mystery. It was anonymous, but was it?
Was it really?
Are you sure about that? You sure about that?
Go for the blue toe. It makes it.
Man,
look
I wish it was me.
You're stupid. Unlock the layer so you can draw on it.
There's one question that is going to kind of tap into like how terrible Phee is as a person. Because it asks, "Hi Phee, what's your favorite bomb from Tiny Innocent Child?" And the answer is going to be, "Oh, it's a firebomb put inside a tiny innocent child." I would add her to my 13 wives list. Well, that list would end up becoming just one, because there's usually never any survivors. Remember, only you can prevent any survivors.
And it's for no survivors.
I also had someone ask me, or ask Phee rather, but it was on my pixel art page, if Phee could take on Prime Mike Tyson in a boxing match, not killing him.
Where's the fun in that?
Yeah. And yes, she could. With normal boxing rules. Probably would not be able to win based on boxing rules. Unless just like a single hit TKO type of thing. Because that's what would happen. Because while she is not the strongest, she is insanely strong.
And she's crafty. Jada's TikTok on it too.
I wish there was a way I could figure out what a normal human's heart would look like in the hands of someone who is 7'6". Because I kind of want to answer the offer ring where she just rips their heart out and puts it on a ring.
How do you pronounce her name? I read it in the short story, and my brain didn't know how to pronounce it.
Vanille.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it's actually not until she is going through officer's school or whatever it's called. Is when she starts calling herself Phee.
Mm-hmm.
I also had somebody a few days ago ask me what's it like being popular online, and I was like, not sure, I'll let you know if it happens.
Yeah.
And then they were like, well, compared to me, you are. And it's like, okay. Like, there are certain milestones to where you can consider yourself popular. I'd say I'm growing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a grower, not a shower.
Obviously. But I mean, by that metric, technically speaking, I'm more popular than you. Just start drawing really hot, buff men.
But that's not Phee, so why would I do that?
I know.
Not drawing Phee? Ew.
Ew. I wouldn't even suggest that sort of thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and answer this because I also know that he will not stop asking it until I answer it.
Checking them colors. I don't like how dark that is. Looks like this. Make it light. Better. Looks good. I like it.
I like it.
See that. I had Big Shot from Deltarune stuck in my head.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Sure does, bud.
I wonder if that guy still makes any content. The cowboy guy that's like, makes sense? What?
I don't know.
Because I haven't seen his stuff in like a couple of years.
I just remembered a TikTok that I really like where a guy's walking through a field and then he bends over, bites a plant growing out of the ground and goes, that's some gosh dang asparagus. So anytime I see asparagus, I either call it asparagus or aspegasus.
Oh. Who has made a gorgeous thing?
Oh lord.
Look at it. It's beautiful. I love it.
Oh, good shit! We love
I'm not
to see
crying.
it.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Somebody's just thinking about onions. Fuck.
I finished Logan.
Good soup.
Yes, I love food. I'll be right back. I have to pee.
All right. God damn it, I'm gonna end up staring at that for hours now. God damn it. I got shit to do. Ah. I just want to look at it. I just want to stare at it. It's so pretty. If you cry, I cry. Might help if I was not racing. As always, I love it. It's so good. There we go. I'm going to delete this. And then just make that bigger. And then duplicate.
Hello.
Yeah. Have you heard back from Justin?
Nope.
Okay. I mean, his post didn't say that he was. He said probably, so... And you know how Justin sometimes jumps the gun.
Yeah. But
So I'm hoping it's just that.
hopefully. Thank you for shitting on the desk bird.
Anytime.
Post my Logan doodle on the blue ski.
Blusky.
Blue ski. Message me. Christopher. Chris just sent me a video of a train collision.
Of a train collision?
Yep.
Cool.
One train backed into another, and the car exploded.
Oh my god.
Not like exploded. Not like a violent explosion, just everything in it kind of went...
Oh. Oh, that reminds me. On the way to the campground, traffic was slowed significantly, and GPS was saying that there was an accident up ahead. And so, and I was riding with my niece, and we get closer to where the accident was. And because my niece and I are fucked up, we're like, is there a body? Are they salsa? What? How bad is it? Can we see them? And then we go by, and a semi truck, the truck itself, fucking exploded.
Oh my god.
Like, it looked like it got hit with a death ray.
Holy shit.
And we were like, fuck. And I was like, if the guy was driving that did not get out in time, he's crispy salsa, at the very least. So, holy shit. It was kind of crazy seeing that. And then seeing the traffic behind that for like 5 or 6 miles just parked. Like, people were outside of their cars just hanging out. One person decided to wash his windows, which I thought was hilarious. But yeah, that was kind of crazy to see.
Yeah. I sent back to Chris, LMAO, it exploded, and he said, yes, it sure did. Thank God I've never done that.
Chris would probably never forgive himself.
Yeah. He has broken a switch a few times.
Uh-oh.
I put my Logan drawing in the group chat, and I gotta show you how someone reacted to it. Cute.
I was like, what's the reaction? Oh. Bub.
The way you erase things still stresses me out.
You know what's great about it, though?
What?
You don't have to do that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't. It's like, before Karina Drawfee used Clip Studio, she used to use Photoshop. And the way she would flatten her colors was the most stressful fucking thing. Because she would just like color in splotches and then clean it up later. Awful.
Not Picasso.
Mm-mm. Don't like it.
Am I being lazy with this? Yes, mind your business. I'm just gonna have it where she's like, wait, no killing? And there's blood on her on her gloves.
Mm-hmm. Good shit.
I like how, because I'm also streaming on Kick. I like how I'm getting the exact, like word, almost word for word. Just a couple things switched around. But the exact message of like, hey, you got content, but you don't have an audience. I can help with that. Just grease my palms.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, I'm still surprised that still works.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's true that an idiot's born every minute.
A sucker's born every minute.
Nah, I think it's more accurate the way I say it. They were trying to be nice.
Yeah.
And this is coming from a certified idiot, so... And I was born. Allegedly. What, Hershey? What's the matter, buddy? I don't think I'm going to be able to do my tutorial tonight because my hand hurts so much right now.
Oh.
But I'll do it tomorrow. Probably won't stream it.
Mm-hmm.
But I will be streaming tomorrow. And then my usual streams on the weekend. I'm actually thinking of going back to daily streams. At least for a little bit. But instead of like I'm doing it because I'm doing a challenge or something. No, it's like I'm trying to treat everything that I'm doing as a job. Because that's the only way my brain will actually like be like, oh, this is important. Because I'm stupid that way. I can't just do something for the love of it, besides drawing Phee. But then I'm also like, I'm tired. It's like, well, but you got a job to do. It's like, fine.
Yeah, whatever works.
So, gonna be going back to daily streams, and it's gonna be similar to how it was with the challenge, where I will be starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard, and we'll just be going until I don't want to anymore.
Yeah.
And that's essentially everything about that. Hello, Hershey. Why is it that I can be gone for 4 days and you act like nothing's different, but then when I'm in the fucking house and you are not in the office for 2 hours, you act like we haven't seen each other in years? You stupid ass cat.
So, my favorite rapper posted this today.
Hershey's?
No.
Oh.
And that is a picture of himself. The rapper's name is Baby No Money,
I know.
obviously.
I have that animation of Phee in the corner.
Oh, yeah, true. I love him. He is so silly.
Oh my god, cat. He is laying down on a 1-inch space between the edge of the desk and my tablet.
Okay.
You're too fat for that, cat. You haven't been able to do something like that since you were a kitten. Why
He's
are
gonna
you
try
like
anyway.
this?
Why are you gay?
Why are you gay? Fucking love that audio. It's so stupid.
Mm.
That and along the same lines, typically it's a meme where it's like during a like a massively violent event, you see the emo kid running away from the violence, and then it plays a clip of somebody going, "Why are you running?" And I find that to be immensely entertaining.
Hmm.
I'm like, fuck, calling me out.
I sent Jasper the baby no money meme, and they were like, I feel like a hug from him would not fix me, but I'd still hug him. And I said, a hug from Alex would temporarily take my mind off the horse. And they said, keyword being temporarily. I'm like, exactly. It wouldn't fix me, but for like 10 minutes, I'd be happy.
My god, Cat, you're a better door than window. Jesus Christ. Oh, I know, poor baby. That never gets any lovin'. It's terrible. Oh, poor kitty. Poor kitty. How do you live like this? He has his head pressed firmly against my face.
Hell yeah.
I can't draw now. Kitty needs attention, apparently. And typically, he doesn't like it when I talk a lot. He doesn't like the sound of my voice. Oh, shit.
Interesting.
Like, I can talk to him a lot, and he'll just be like, yes, my name's Hershey, and you love me. And he'll, you know, like, he's into that. But as soon as I'm, like, in a call or something, and he realizes that my talking is not directed towards him, it's like he gets offended, and he has to run away.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure why he's just dying for attention right now. Did you just remember that I was gone for 4 days? This kid is so stupid. I love him so much.
Oh, he is Australian. What the hell?
Huh?
Oh, an animator I like. Felix Colgrape. He did the Double King animation.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to be getting back into animating, but the kind of animating I'm mostly going to be doing are animatics. Because those are my favorite things to do. Because I love doing animatics or storyboards and stuff like that. I have a lot of fun with those. So I expect to see some of those within the next year. And of course they're going to be Phee related. When I get done with the current trilogy that I'm working on with Phee, essentially her origin story, the next arc that I'm going to be doing is the False God arc. And that I'm actually going to turn into a comic. Like an actual comic. Cat, you can't fit there. If I don't fit, I sits. But yeah, I feel like unless I just get super lucky, I'm not going to be able to find a job. So at least like well basically like I really can't just get any job. One, because of my disability. Two, I need to make some money. And working a like minimum wage job just can't cut it. And besides, those jobs I can't physically do anyway. But like, if I'm going to get my life in a position to where I can actually do things, I basically need to make like at least $3,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I can make about up to $1,000 a month doing the book business right now. But that's the problem. That's really the only kind of consistent money I'm getting right now. So, really trying to get this Phee stuff going, because I feel like there's something here. Like the fact that so many people love Phee kind of just tells me that. And I mean, I fucking love making all this shit with her, so might as well like just go full crack addict on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of realized that if I'm going to be buying my parents' house, which is where the book business is pretty much located at, I'm going to need more than just enough money to buy the house. I'm going to need a shit ton more money to fix it as well, because my parents have basically destroyed it.
Yeah.
Mostly my mom with her cat rescue.
How big is that house?
I don't remember the square footage, but it has 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, a 2-car garage, a detached garage, and 2 2-story barns. And also 4 acres.
That's a pretty big property.
Yeah, they bought it like in the early 80s, and it was just a tiny house on it, and then they just added the shit onto it.
Mm-hmm.
And if they would have taken care of the house, that house would be worth definitely over $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
But
especially in this fucking economy.
Yeah, but as is, it's probably going to be like, if they sell it now as is, it's probably going to be worth more like $300.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's part of the reason why by next year I'm trying to get it to where our profits are up by 50%. And I'm trying to get everything set up to where if I have to, I can be the only person that works on it, and I'm able to keep it functioning and stuff. Although, if I want to make it like truly profitable, I will have to do a partnership with the guy that works for my parents, because he is going to be selling furniture that's bought on Marketplace.
Mm-hmm.
And that's already worked out really well. We've gotten a few big ass pieces of furniture sold like almost instantly with that. So,
Nice.
and furniture is really like the biggest money maker. The books and stuff is more like a consistent thing, but it's not a whole lot. We would have to have multiple locations. I mean, we already have two, but I mean, we would probably, in order to probably make it to where we wouldn't have to have furniture to really make some money, probably would need to have about 2 or 3 more locations. Which mostly will make it nearly impossible to maintain that, at least with one person. So, but I'm going to be taking over the business. It's just a matter of can I, really. So, it's part of the reason why, essentially, this is how my schedule looks right now. Wake up at 8:30. Try to get out of bed before 9. That's usually the hardest part of the day. Do my morning ritual of taking a shit ton of pills and stuff. Which I only have one thing of medication, but then I have my Tylenol and then all my supplements. And then starting at 9 o'clock, I work on writing, videos, anything that's not drawing. 1 o'clock, I go over and I work on the book stuff until the earliest 4 o'clock. I would probably stretch it to 5. But most likely the latest I should stay is 4:30. Then come home, shower, eat, and then work on artwork until I can. Which will probably be from like 6 to 8 at the earliest, probably going until 10. And that is essentially how I'm seeing my life for the foreseeable future right now.
Good lord.
Yeah. So I'm really hoping that all this work can actually pay off. The thing that scares me though is that it never has before. So yeah, I had lots of plans for this month to be like, I'm gonna do this and this and this. And then the beginning of the month happened. And that kind of fucks shit up. Sometimes I wish that my hands were in sync with my brain.
Ain't that a mood?
I don't know why, I just really like having these speech bubbles not actually being inside bubbles and just being like this.
Yeah, I like that too.
What?
Sorry, I was talking to myself for most of that.
Yeah.
I had to move Discord because it was covering the stream. Oh, I smooched them. I smooched them. I'm looking at Reaper 76 art.
Now kiss. Clank, 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 clank. Okay. I need to go take some Tylenol. Hopefully that'll take care of my hand, because holy fuck. It hurts.
It hoits.
I have boo boo. I will do the lighting and shading on this later.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to draw anymore. Oh shit, you will, boy.
I'm a sexy little baby.
Oh, God. Okay. So, like I said, I will be streaming tomorrow. Going to try to do it at 6. I don't know if my family is going to try to sabotage that like they usually do or not. Like they tried to do today.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I think I'll just do one of the questions, and then I'll do the hand tutorial, and then we'll see where we are from there. And then Saturday, I'll probably do another tutorial, because I told the person who asked about a tutorial or lesson or anything like that. Because I asked them what are they struggling with, and they said that, and I told them like keep it to like one thing, and of course they kept the 2 things because close enough, I guess. But they said that they are struggling with breaking down hands into shapes and essentially the rest of the body as well. So, like, well, I'll just make a few lessons about that. And I have a friend of mine that also is very good at teaching, and I will ask them if they want to chip in with a couple things. So yeah. And then Sunday we will just have a chill gaming stream. I don't know exactly what I'll be playing. Actually, what is that? What is Sunday? Okay, so it's not quite then. Because there is the new DLC for Dark Tide. I think it's the 23rd, or it might be the 26th. Let me double check that. Yes, it's the 23rd. But that's Monday, so... and it's... I should have known that it wasn't going to be a free DLC, because it's a brand new class and stuff, and that's how all of their classes that have been outside the base game, like initial launch of the game, has been for their other games. So I should have known. I might get it, and then we can play that next weekend. But I might still play Dark Tide this weekend because I really like the game. But there was also the full release of Soulstone Survivors, which I've been playing that, and I like the additions that they put into it. It's really cool. Or I just might play an idle game. Who fucking knows? Because I don't. Anyway. Follow me for reasons. You know them. You know why. You should do it because of that. Also, again, I have my Major Phee short story. Link is in places where links are. Go check it out. And pretty soon I will have the follow-up to that short story, and it will be a novella because it's fucking long already. So it's already at 7,000 words. I'm not even done with the first draft, so it's definitely gonna be a novella. That's pretty much everything. Also, if you would like to support me, like actually support me, I hate this. I hate doing this so much, but I have to. Go check out my Ko-fi page or Ko-fi page. You can do either a membership thing or you can just donate a single time. You don't really get anything extra except for a couple paywall images that are full res that you can download. Everything else is free to download. It's more of a tip jar, if anything. I also have a merch store if you would like to check that out. Got some pretty cool stuff there. Got some major Phee shirts on there. Pretty soon we should have stickers. If not, I will be opening up a second store for specifically stickers. But yeah. And yeah. With all that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow.